Hello and welcome to Jewellery Rescue. I'm Kat and I'm a girl on a mission to rescue and recycle the world's unwanted jewellery. It's an interesting one today and slightly controversial. I'm going to be looking at diamond testing, my original Diamond Selector II versus the Presidium Gem Tester II. The reason I'm doing this is because you may have seen on the channel a little while ago, earlier in the car boot sale season, I found this beautiful ring. Now, the seller said to me that they weren't diamonds, and I wasn't sure. I had found diamonds at the car boot sale before, and I thought I would give it a chance. I paid less than £20. I think it was about 17. It was a slightly random number. And when I got home and checked it with the Diamond Selector II, they did test as diamonds. Now, that was questioned by a couple of people, and I did take it to the jewellers, and they didn't test it with any equipment, but they said no, they're not diamonds, they could be white spinels. So now that I have the Presidium, we're going to retest it. We're going to retest it against the Diamond Selector II, and we're going to look at some other pieces of jewellery, some which I know to be diamonds, and some which I suspect to be diamonds. So let's get started. Now, the Diamond Selector II, if you have used one of these before, you might have seen them on other people's channels. I follow a few people who do underwater metal detecting, and they find rings and they use this particular one. And I'm never quite sure whether they have set it up correctly. There are some instructions that come with it that you do need to take note of for calibration. This depends on the temperature of the room and the size of the stone. Now, it's quite warm under these lights here, so we're definitely in the 10 to 30 degrees today. And I think that the carat on this is about half a carat, and I'm measuring that against my engagement ring, which is a third of a carat. This is slightly bigger. So by what it says on here, we're going to set it to 4. So you just dial it down on here, and we're going to give it a go. Okay, so you can hear that's what happened in my first video. It came up as a diamond, but my jeweller says not diamond. So let's see. Is the Diamond Selector II wrong, or was my jeweller wrong? Let's have a look at the Presidium. Now, I haven't done this off camera. I was very tempted to, but I decided that we would video so that we could see my reaction too. So let's test that same stone. It was the first one here. Off we go. It's climbing, it's climbing. It has climbed to the spinel. Now, that is what my jeweller said, probably a white spinel. So, what does that mean then? Well, first of all, to get 100% accuracy then, or as close as you can to 100%, you'll need a Presidium. They are quite costly though. Let's have another look at the Diamond Selector. So, we are definitely at the right temperature here. What if I've got the carat size wrong? Maybe it's 0.6 carats and up. I'm going to turn it down to 2 and we will see what happens. Now, I'm never quite sure on this, and please correct me if I'm wrong, whether I'm going to the number 2, which is 3 lights, or if I'm going to 2 lights. So if I've got that wrong and you know, please let me know as well. Let's see what happens now with the same stone. Oops. Now we are not in diamond territory. So perhaps it was user error. Without a carat sizer, you know, one of those, it's not called a carat sizer, is it? Without a proper jeweller's stone measure, I can't measure that accurately. But take this as a word of caution if you're using the Diamond Selector II. Please don't list anything until you've had it checked over. So it looks like I do have a beautiful, what was it, 14 carat gold and white spinel ring, not a diamond ring. Okay, let's check some other things then. So you might have heard me say before that Poshmark is now open in the UK, which is a selling app where you can sell clothes and jewellery, accessories and so on, shoes and things. This was one of my first purchases on Poshmark, and I've been dying to show you. This was marked as silver and white gold. I think it was silver and gold heart necklace. On the back here, oh, and it said it was 3 cubic zirconias. But I noticed on the markings on the back here that it said DIA. Now DIA usually means diamonds on jewellery, and we have 925 for the silver and 9k for the gold. So I think that this is plated, this gold, because the colour is coming off, which is a bit naughty. I would have expected it to say 9k if it was solid, but you can see the rose gold tone coming through here. It's probably copper. But I'm intrigued to see if these are diamonds. I can't remember how much I paid. I'll see if I can pop a picture up on the screen. I've got a feeling it might have been about £40. Let's have a look. Shall we do the Diamond Selector as well? So we're the same heat, but we're looking at tiny ones. Do we go 0.05? Are they half a carat? See, that's what I don't know. Let's try it on the 6. And then we'll try it on the 4 as well. Here we go. Oh, that was a definite beeping right at the top. Let's turn it down to 4 and try that again. I think we have diamonds. That's exciting. Let's double check it on the Presidium. Oops. Straight into diamond. Excellent. So I do have myself what looks to be a sterling silver with gold plate and 3 diamond necklace. Now it looks like more than 3, but there are just blobs of silver in the other sections there, making it look like there are more than 3 stones. Really pleased with that. That's cool. Okay, what should we look at next? This one was a charity shop find from quite a while ago, before I even had the Diamond Selector, and so I don't think I've tested it with anything. I don't know if there's any point showing you everything in the Diamond Selector versus the Presidium, because we've kind of done that test now and I've shown you what you need to be wary of. So let's have a look on the Presidium and see what this one is. Now this is marked Gemporia, which is Gems, what is now Gems TV, excuse me. And they do set diamonds in silver, but I did the diamond test where you put it over a newspaper, and that test came out not diamonds. So I'm not expecting this to be a diamond, but I am intrigued to know what the stone is. Let's focus back on the Presidium and we'll have a look. So I'm on that centre stone now, and that has come up to topaz, or it could be a spinel. My Presidium seems to come to the top end of each section, so I think if it was a spinel, the line would be right over here. I'm thinking it's probably a white topaz. Let me check one of the smaller, whoops, check one of the smaller stones if I can do it without touching the silver. That one, let's try another one. I'll have to see. Oh, my postie's here. Excuse me a second. Sorry, that was my postie come to collect my orders for the day, because I do the home collection, which is awesome. I love that they've brought that out. Anyway, where were we up to? I was just going to try one of those smaller stones. That is definitely in the spinel. Where were we on the big one? Okay, maybe that's a spinel as well. So I've got a matching pendant for my ring. That's a cool one. This ring I found on the same day as that. And I just thought that they were in charity shops next door to each other, and I just thought they went so well together. Neither is really my style, so I think I probably will list them. But I was intrigued to know whether this was a cubic zirconia or whether it was a gemstone. So let's see where this one comes up to. It is a gemstone, garnet tourmaline iolite. It's not quite up to the quartz one. I'm still none the wiser. I don't know what that one is. Let me know in the comments if you know. Let's test one of the smaller ones. I can't bear it when it goes across all 3 of those lines, and then I still got no idea which one it is. And that's testing the same. Of course, I don't know, I assume that cubic zirconia always lands in the glass, but again, I could be wrong, so correct me if I'm wrong there as well. Looks like that one is a gemstone though. Let's have a look at this one. What were the markings on this one? I think it's got a 925. Yes, it's got 925 on the back there. I can't honestly remember where this one came from, but it's a pretty sparkly. Oops, I forgot to focus on the Presidium. That's gone into the same one. Let me just check glass on here. I think it's glass, and I think the Presidium just needs recalibrating. Mind you, the smaller ones are going right up into that tourmaline as well. So frustrating. I still don't really know, but I do know that those little ones are definitely gemstones. It's pretty, isn't it? I thought that that might be an amethyst, but it's not. I think that's just glass. Now, this one was an interesting one. I found this in a charity shop for £2, and it was gold tone but with flaky plating, and I just really liked it. So I asked my jeweller how much it would cost to have it plated in 9-carat gold, and I think it was about £40 I paid to have it done. But it's made the most stunning ring. I'm pretty sure that they're cubic zirconias, but I thought we could test that one as well. So let's have a look on the Presidium. It won't be diamonds because it was on plated, but I wondered if it was a stone. I think that those are cubic zirconias. Yeah, it's just falling in the top of the glass. But an interesting one. This one here, I'm pretty sure will be a cubic zirconia. So let's have a look at that one. That's falling in the same place right at the top of the glass. I think that's a cubic zirconia as well. Now, this one I will be cross if it isn't a diamond. So I bought this one on eBay recently. It's absolutely beautiful. It's got a gorgeous set of hallmarks on it, which are for sterling silver and 9-carat gold. The gold being this bezel mount here. And it was listed as being a diamond. So let's have a look. Straight up into the diamond. Excellent. I'm really pleased with that. Now this one, I think it went for about £20 on eBay, and I just couldn't let it go for that because it was such a good price. And I was going to resell it, but look at it with my hammered rings. It's absolutely stunning. So that one may be staying with me. And this one was sent to me in a customer donation by a friend, a family friend. And I realised when it came that it was gold. What does it say on the back there? 18 carat it says on the back there. And so I think that probably is a diamond. Now I did send her a message and said, thank you for the amazing donation. Did you realise this was gold and probably a diamond? And she said, yes, I do, but I don't need it anymore. You're welcome to do what you like with it, which was so super generous. I didn't know where to put myself. It was the first piece of gold I think that had ever come into a donation, or that I'd even found in a charity shop bag. So it's quite a special one for me. Let's see if it is a diamond. It is a diamond. Wow, isn't it beautiful? I did wonder about having it made into a pendant because that would be stunning, but obviously cost involved in doing that as well. I hope you've enjoyed this little journey into the Diamond Selector II and the Presidium. If you do want to try either of these yourself, you can have a look in the description. There's links to where you can buy them. I would say with the Diamond Selector II, it was under £20 and it's given me a fair idea of what is diamond and what isn't. This ring was the first one that really I didn't trust it on. I think you have to be very careful with the calibration chart, as I said, and take it with a little pinch of salt. If it says it's a diamond, maybe don't list it until you've had that verified by a jeweller. But I'll leave that with you. If you're new here, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see. Do check out the channel for lots of unboxings and other jewellery content. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.